Hello, everyone. You're watching the guest on Gabo 24. Welcome. Teachers of English around the world play a great role, not only for the promotion of the English language, but to impact their students. As long as English is one of the foreign languages mostly taught at secondary level here in Gabon, today we are going to talk about the place of English in Oyan, as we are hosting Mrs. Cynthia Oyan Edou, teacher of English at Lycée d'Excellence in Oyan. Madam, welcome to Gabon 24.
Thank you. It is an honor to be here with you.
All right. I'm very happy having you here one more time.
Thank you.
So let's go straight. All right. You are a teacher of English.
Yes,
okay.
Of course.
And I did maybe introduce you, but I don't know. Maybe is there anything else you want to say about yourself?
No, it's okay. I'm a teacher of English. I'm from Oyan.
Okay.
And I was born in Jani Hospital. And this is what I can say about me.
Pretty good. Welcome one more time. So what motivated you to mainly become a teacher of English?
Oh, that's a question that always comes to me. Okay. You know, back in the days, growing up, you know, I was surrounded by different American music styles, like hip-hop, like R&B, like American choir. And there were a lot of young artists coming up, like Chris Brown, Rihanna, etc. And I just felt in love with one of them. Her name is Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
And I remember I would go to my bedroom and check out the lyrics of a song that I really appreciated. And I would, you know the songs by heart and repeat again and again until I made it.
Oh.
And that's how I learned English. And I remember I told my parent that, you know, guys, I got to be major in that language because English is the language of God.
Wow.
I'm kidding, language of God. And, yeah, and it is what it is.
But
today.
it's yeah, definitely, you know, it's your point of view, and you know, as long as you feel that English is the language of love, it's just wonderful.
So I can say that Nicki Minaj, you know, lighted that appetite for learning English within me.
Wow. So if as long as you were kind of or you are a fan of these artists, it means you can sing as well, or.
Well, I don't have a beautiful face, beautiful voice, sorry, so it is complicated to sing for me.
All right.
But I know the lyrics by heart.
All right, okay. Anyway, even though you don't have a beautiful voice, but you have a beautiful face.
Thank you, thank you.
Beautiful lady, you're welcome, definitely. So let's talk about your career. How long did you get trained, before becoming a teacher of English?
Oh, I got trained
and where?
For 5 years.
Okay.
At Teacher Training College in Libreville.
Okay. Is it NS or?
Yeah,
or
NS.
Okay. Only 5 years?
Yeah, 5 years, from the first year to the 5th.
Oh, that's okay. So if you mean 5 years, so definitely, how long have you been teaching?
For one year and a half.
1 year and a half?
Only, yes.
Okay. So how is the experience there in Oyan?
You know, it is quite good. You know, level of my pupils is acceptable.
Okay.
But you know, when it comes to learning English, it is difficult because they have that difficulty of expressing themselves in English. They have ideas in their mind, but they can't speak in English, and that's why it is also difficult for them in oral examination because of an iconographic document. You have to, have a vocabulary. You have to think by yourself. So it is quite difficult, but the level is good.
Pretty interesting. I like the way you speak English, and it's clear you're a teacher of English.
Yeah.
But tell us the truth. You want to mean? Is it here in Gabon? You definitely learn the
language?
Yeah.
I never went out of my borders.
Sure.
Never.
My God.
As I say, I'm inspired by American style.
So my God.
That's why I speak.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
No, it's a great success, So I think viewers as well should maybe get inspired from your experience.
Yeah, maybe for my young sisters and brothers.
Okay, that's pretty good. So I noticed that you are, of course, if you allow me to say so, not only pretty, but as young as you are, how do you, do you feel comfortable teaching in OEM while others maybe would have enjoyed being here in Libreville?
So honestly, I feel comfortable teaching there because first of all, I'm from Oyan.
Okay.
So I have my own house. I leave my mother there.
Okay.
And I don't face the problem of, crowded classes. Classes
Okay.
like here in Libreville, and it is good. You can take a taxi when you want. The world is free. You can circulate as you want. Country-wise, Libreville is really hard. The problem of overcrowded classes. You can become late to your class. There are many parameters, together that don't give me the
need.
envy, the envy to come here.
Oh, so you prefer staying there?
Yeah, I prefer
because,
staying there.
Okay, pretty good. I think it's very rare. It's very seldom. Let's say meeting teachers of English who enjoy teaching in the countryside.
Yeah.
Because most of people.
It is a chance for pupils there.
Oh, wonderful.
Because we are really rare there. It's complicated.
Pretty good. So there is that kind of, if I can say, problematics, if I can say it so, that way, in terms of that's different people can, make between a teacher who graduated from NS or high, let's say, high teachers training school, okay, the École Supérieure, the École Normale Supérieure, which NS is, and teachers who got, let's say, trained on the field, what's the difference according to you?
So as far as I'm concerned, I can say the difference is quite simple.
Okay.
Teachers training college, is a vocational school specialized in teaching, future teacher, teaching persons, persons that are teacher to be. And honestly, I think that there is not a big difference. The only difference, and it is crucial for everybody to know, is that a person who got trained on the field doesn't have, didactic and pedagogical parameters of teaching.
Okay.
Contrary-wise, in NS or a teacher's training college, we have that parameters. How to teach in class, for example, in English, because this is my specialty. When do we write the dates on the board, how to move around the tables, how to move around the class, how to do how to write down the log down. And there are a lot of things together that a person who got trained on the field doesn't have.
So you think a person who definitely didn't get trained at, let's say, a vocational school such as NS will be working in a classroom like, the way he wants, or will be...
It is doable for a person like that, but you are going to notice some differences between a person who came from teacher training college and him.
Okay.
Because there are many parameters.
It's your point of view anyway, and we do respect it, okay? Yeah. Because what we should definitely take into account is, I think, and that's my point of view, that let's say as long as Gabon has a lack of teachers, so we should not neglect as well, let's say, what have been termed as direct recruitment. And I think like in other professional milieu or field, when the teacher is recruited, still he can get some trainings. You see what I mean? Because even in journalism, for instance, sometimes somebody can be recruited based on his on the fact that he can be gifted, all right. And then, but definitely we still need trainings, you know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with teaching. Even though the person has not attended a vocational school, or let's say the case of in ENS, but during his career, I think still he can be trained. And
it is possible for this person.
Above all in Gabon, where there's a lack of teachers.
But normally a teacher is the one who has to come from teachers training college. He has to have a diploma of in teaching.
Oh, all right, pretty good. Okay, that's good. So the COVID-19 pandemic has certainly impacted, let's say, the academic year or education there in OEM. How have you guys, have you people coped with the pandemic there in OEM?
Oh, Mr. Fouty, you know, it is no open secret that the COVID-19, you know, or that the world, if I can say it like that, the world has been experiences one of the most deadliest pandemics it has ever known. And some, you know, government and the UNESCO, United Nations of Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, and other development partners can come up with an adapted yearly plan. And, you know, these changes are the same all across the country. In Oyan, in Libreville, in Monda, we all face the same difficulties.
Wonderful. I just don't want to cut you short. We just come, let's say, to the end of this television program. Last question before you give your last word.
Yes.
Let's say, what is the level of student as far as the English language is concerned there? And are there other business opportunities one can have when being in OEM as far as English is concerned?
The level is quite good.
Okay.
It's quite good. You know, they struggle to understand my English lessons, but the only problem is, you know, speaking skill.
Okay.
They don't know how to
So don't
speak.
you have an English club there? You should have English clubs there.
No, not yet.
Okay, so I wish you could create some. You have a last word, please, madam.
Okay, my last word to the viewers, my brothers and sisters who are teachers. You know, I know that teaching is a risk-taking job, you know, and the advice I can give you is to keep going, guys. Just keep going, because teaching is not an easy task, you know. And I want to cite one of my favorite African leaders, you know, Nelson Mandela, who once said that, you know, no country can, you know, really develop, you know, until you know, its citizens are not well educated.
Wow.
This is my last word.
Thank you very much one more time. No country can be developed if its citizens are not educated. And this is going to be the last word. And I thank you very much one more time.
Thank you too.
So, madam, I recall that one more time. You are Mrs. Cynthia Oyan Edou, teacher of English at Lycée d'Excellence in OEM.
Yes.
We thank you very much for accepting our invitation.
Thank you.
So we hope to see you next time.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep watching Gabon 24 Live on our social networks now displaying down your screen. Furthermore, feel free to come and communicate on this television program. Thank you. Goodbye and see you next time.